Hey, what's up, guys? Kaiser here, and you're hanging with me in Manhattan right now, and I thought it'd be a great chance to. Oh, let me turn that music down. It'd be a good chance to go over a lot of the questions, a lot of the points that you new folks with our program may be having right now. I want to spend a lot of time with you guys, and in a group training program, this is kind of some of the stuff that falls through the cracks. In a one-on-one session, me and you would probably be blabbing for an hour, the first few times, or that's really what every personal training session tends to turn into. But right now, me and you are not going to get a chance to talk. You're going to be able to talk to some of the people, in our program, our managers, our trainers, obviously, but maybe not as much as is necessary, because no matter who you are, what level you're at, you're embarking on one of the newest things, one of the most important things, one of the most amazing things in your life. And that's what I want to discuss today. It's the whole part of embarking on this journey. It's the pain period. It's this phase when you're starting out where things are uncomfortable, you feel like a fish out of water, and what is most people's immediate knee-jerk reaction to that? It's that they give up and they stop, especially when it comes to fitness. Now, I think this is not always necessarily a bad thing. In some things, if you don't like to do it, if it's not your thing, if math is not your thing, there's a lot of pain, do not become an accountant. If you like to talk instead, do something, go into sales or become a lawyer. The bottom line is, although you shouldn't do necessarily things that give you too much pain, find something you like and commit 100% to it. Don't just think that, I don't like that, I don't like this, I don't like that. But with your body, you kind of don't have a choice. It's always going to suck in some way early on. The most amazing thing about the body, the human body, it first of all wants to conserve energy. It doesn't want to work. Doing too much with your body will, if there's not food around, if there are not resources around, will eventually lead to death. There's no animal in nature that would even get off its butt if it didn't have to eat. So your body wants to conserve energy. And also, just doing these new things with your body when it comes to intense exercise. If you're watching this, you want something amazing for your body, you want something special, next level, you have a big goal. Those are the only type of people we attract. It's called boot camp for a reason. So for that big goal, there's going to be some pain in the beginning. Later on, it becomes pleasurable. This is probably, if you're not a big-time fitness goer or you're coming off a layoff, this is sounding like crazy talk to you. This is sounding like hype and gibberish that it's going to become addictive, enjoyable, and that you will be sore when you don't work out. But that stuff is coming. Trust me, take my word for it. Right now, though, you just have to deal with the pain. And it's not only a physical pain. There's like an emotional component too, where you're there and you feel like you don't know what you're doing, kind of like a spaz, and there's people out there rocking it out, kicking ass, and doing a great job, and you're like, why am I even in the same class as this person? What you don't know is that most of the people that we have working out in our program, they started out completely like fish out of water. The beauty of us, the reason why I can tell you to fight through this is because we are legitimate. We do an excellent job at fitness. We're safe. Our program is effective. A lot of work, a lot of our history has been devoted to that. And also we try to make this a appealing environment. We understand you're going to be spending a significant part of your life with us in getting shape. You might spend more time with us than you spend with your spouse, depending on how long you've been married. So all of those things being said, we're a good place to be, and we turn people into fitness junkies. So that person rocking out in the first row started just like you. I'm so sore. I don't know what I'm doing. They just bit their lip. They hung with it. They kept that commitment to themselves. And look at them now. Any success story you see in life started like that. Everyone, no matter who they are, LeBron James, the first time he picked up a ball sucked. The first time, if you think he was naturally gifted, the first time he was in the NBA Finals, he sucked. Now he lives in the finals and performs well. His teammates, that's another story. So, Yeah, and when it comes to this subject, this is a habit. Once you master this, that you can overlay on every other aspect of your life. I have news for you. Whenever you try something new, you're going to suck at it. You're going to have to understand that there's a pain period. Not necessarily physical, but there's always a period where you're like, is this even worth it? And if you don't learn to get through that, you're going to be the same person you are today. No matter what age you are, today's the youngest you're ever going to be. There's more things you want in life, more things you want to do. There's a better person you want to be. So you're going to have to always just take on new painful challenges. And are you going to give up at the first sign of something going wrong? Or are you going to fight through it? Well, once you do it with your body, you can overlay that habit on top of anything else. I see this with our members all the time, that once they get their body handled, everything else is easy. They become family people. They take on new work responsibilities. It's like almost like a miracle. Their career explodes just because they started getting in shape. All of this stuff goes hand in hand, and it goes with our central message, our focus of our program, that getting yourself in shape, your body in shape, is a metaphor, it's an example, it's the most important part of life, and it's going to affect every single part of your life. So, bottom line today, guys, I know I'm getting a little ranty. What else is new? Every one of these videos is ranty, right? But it's that you have to get through this pain period. I understand. We've done, trust me, really, sincerely, I'm being sincere when I say this, that we've done everything we can to make our program as appealing and effective as possible so that I can passionately deliver this message. If I wasn't sure about us, that it was worth it to work through the pain, then I don't think I'd be as passionate as I am now. I'm not a salesman by nature. I can't sell something I don't believe in. I believe in what we do. So take the time, and I'm sure to some degree you believe in it too. There's a reason why. Well, you see the people around you. They can't be crazy. There's a reason why someone told you something good or you heard something good about us. You want to give it a shot. And now you might be thinking, hey, is it even worth it? Well, you know what? It most certainly is. There's nothing you can have, a new outfit, a new car, money, nothing, that's just going to feel as good every time you walk around than your body. Once you got your body handled, there's more you got to do in life. That doesn't mean the job is done. A lot more you got to do. But that's the starting point for a lot of things. It's going to make everything else easier. That being said, it just in the beginning, it's just not fun. And not only the physical part. It's the stuff with your schedule. It's people snickering at you. Oh, you're doing that gym thing again, you know? All of that stuff, fight through it, get through it. Whenever that little voice, we always have two voices in our head. You don't have to be crazy for this. You have like kind of who you are, and then you have these two voices that are always talking to each other. There's the one that is who you want to be, and the other one's like, hey, stay on the couch. I should work out today. Stay on the couch. The 8 o'clock class is about to start. I could make it. Oh, what about parking? Those two voices are always talking. Always, no matter what, listen to the one that's trying to push you farther. Never listen to that one. That one's always going to have, hey, you're going to be 5 minutes late. Who cares? You know, we yell at you when you're late as a joke, okay? You might have to do 5 burpees, you know. It's not the end of the world. So, yeah, always, and when that voice is telling you that it hurts, that you don't like it, that you should stop, don't listen to it, and it becomes a habit. You're going to stop listening to that voice, and that's one of the most amazing habits you can have, guys. So this pain period, it doesn't only relate. I think actually the smallest aspect when it comes down to it is the physical aspect. I think it's pain all around. You know, emotional pain. I remember watching a movie not too long ago. It was the Sherlock Holmes movie, where he's fighting a guy, he beats the crap out of him, and he talks about physical injuries, you know, 6 weeks to recover, emotional, 6 months. So that just goes to show that the emotional thing, if you've ever had a bad relationship, a bad breakup, if you had like a bad public speaking experience, you're like, I'm never going to do that again. So the emotional stuff can a lot of times mess with your head even worse than the physical. So fight through that pain too. All right, that's it for today's video, guys. I'm going to have some more great messages for you all through this starting process just to make it a little easier and a little less painful. Talk to you soon.